Yo, Chargers fans, I'm back at it now. Let's get it now. Today we're gonna be talking about D- Dean Spanos. Dean Spanos, come on off into my office real quick. Sit down and close the door. You know what I'm saying? I need to talk to you for a second about what's going on and what's going on about this team. What are we gonna do about this team and what's going on with this team? Cause I look at the LA Chargers as a finesse team. They're a finesse team, but I would like one day if they could ever find a smash mouth coach that's proven, you know, that would be the number one thing I would always want to look for as a coach, as a smash mouth football coach. These are guys that have strong defensive lines, strong offensive lines, and they preach low scoring, but they can score lots of points as well too. But we use our defense to keep the games low score. Yeah. But the offense can make the points go up there, but we're not opposed to a low scoring game. That's what Smash Mouth football is. Okay, so I'm going to get into a couple of my points for Dean Spanos. Some things that I think he might need to look into and maybe change for his philosophy wise in hiring coaches and stuff. Because I see like we follow the same trends a lot of times, and it seems like the same trends is not working. I don't know if Brandon Staley is going to make it through his tenure without getting fired. I don't know. But if he does, or even if he doesn't, for our next coach candidate, this is some things that I want Dean Spanos to look at. You know what I'm saying? Okay, one of the things that I want to talk about is I think Dean Spanos has an optics issue, and it kind of shows with the team optics issues. That's a big thing. I think is a problem with Dean Spanos in the staff and the everything that's going forward. Yeah, I know that he only writes checks, but I do have to make you accountable for who you hire though, who you write those checks to. You know what I'm saying? So let me explain. You don't watch the NFL landscape like you should. So that's what I'm saying when it comes down to optics. I think the optics, bad optics, it comes down from you. It really does, because even the coach, and then players on the team, you know what I'm saying? You let a new cornerback that you just paid $82 million to, you let him go get surgery before game one of the season. That wasn't smart. Do you think Belichick would have let something like that happen? Yeah. Of course he wouldn't, because C.J. Jackson would never even try some. J.C. Jackson would never try some things like that. You know, 21. He knows better. No, nobody would possibly let that happen. You know what I'm saying? So then I'll go right here. Mike McCarthy, Doug Peterson, Brian Daboll, Greg Roman, Maurice Morris, and Jim Caldwell. These are all great head 21. Coaches that you missed the ball on. You missed the ball on because you have an optics issue. You didn't watch how Doug Peterson was ousted unfairly, and he was primed to go to a good team. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see how Mike McCarthy, although he has problems sometimes in late game situations, but he also can produce great offense. He was a 21. Receivers coach. Then he was offensive coordinator. Now he's a head coach. You know, we could have been in a position had we hired Mike McCarthy to be 12-5. That would have looked really good, because people on our team know that hand the ball to the referee so they can put the ball down. You know what I'm saying? And we can start the next play. People on our team at least know that much. This is an important thing that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? All coaches we missed on, the rookie head coaches. All the coaches that we had hired, you know what I'm saying, with probably the exception of Anthony Lynn, I could probably outcoach these dudes. And I'm an armchair fan right now. You know, I could have outcoached these guys. Stop letting rookie head coaches hire their own staff. You need to be done with that now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need someone like Rex Ryan to run y'all defense. It's time to quit guesstimating. It's time to get this defense dominant. You need somebody like Rex Ryan. And by the way, he loves the Chargers. Have you ever seen him on Get Up in the Morning? This guy loves the Chargers, man. If I was y'all, if things don't work out with this defensive coordinator, I would give Rex Ryan a call in our New York heartbeat. It's time to be dominant. Always go for the best you can get in a situation for as coaches and players. Stephon Gilmore might have been a better choice to sign than J.C. Jackson, even though I was excited about J.C. Jackson because I thought he would get turnovers. But sometimes when you give players like that money, they start, you know what I'm saying, taking a timeout, would you say? You know what I'm saying? Something that I must say, and a lot of people is not going to agree with this comment that I'm about to make. We may not be able to keep Bosa. We may not be able to keep Bosa because one thing about Bosa, he's not taking hometown discounts. He's not doing that. And then on another thing is, Bosa stays hurt. And maybe Nick Bosa might be better than his brother. So that's one thing that I wanted to say. And I know it's not going to be a popular comment amongst the fans and people that listen to me. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Tom Telesco is doing a solid job. But we need to change how we hire coaches now. No more hiring your buddies. I say pick each coach separately. I think that's the best way. Because the Cowboys did it, and look at the Cowboys right now. You know, the Cowboys are looking really good. You know what I'm saying? Hire offensive coaches and really good OCs. You know what I'm saying? Guys known for being creative on your head coach and far as your offensive coordinator. Now, on defense, you know what I'm saying, for as a defensive coordinator, they also need to be a little bit creative too. So, I just feel like we need to hire all coaches separately from this point forward because it seems like letting rookie head coaches hire their own staff, that might not be the road to go to because we're missing out. And then, like, they go get guys and our defense is not dominant as what they should be. We should come up with at least 2 or 3 turnovers a game with the names that we have. You know what I'm saying? Make coaches earn their 5-year careers. Don't be mad that you want to keep guys on 3-year contracts. Don't be mad at that, Dean Spanos. Don't be mad at that. Even though they might not want to accept a 3-year deal, so what, man? I don't want to give you any kind of room to make to take time off, to take years off, because that's what it seems like goes around in the NFL. You give people money and then they start slouching. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving this team and this staff a chance, but I will say, the play calling is cringy and boring. That's what the play calling is for the Chargers. You know, I'm not one of those guys that's going to speak all just the negative. I want to see us do great. And right now, we're at the best time to do things great. You know, everybody's pretty much 500 right now. So, my next point. Fans know our play calls before the ball snapped. Injuries are no excuses for losing. Yeah. So whenever y'all setting up to go do a play, a lot of times when we watching the game, we already know it's gonna be a pass or a run. There's no creativity going on before that. Y'all might try to do some of this play action stuff, but if you don't have a running game going on, that's a solid running game, no one's scared of the play action anymore. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, the AFC West looks, easy right now. Quit letting the Chiefs off the hook so much. You know what I'm saying? When I see y'all play the Chiefs, do y'all know what I see? I see scared, fright in their eyes when I see them play us. But at the end, y'all always let them off the hook. Stop letting them off the hook. Stop losing games for yourself when you're already up. Y'all been doing this stuff for so long. I think Keenan Allen is a solid piece to this team, and why, our games will be up and down because Keenan Allen is a very important piece. You know what I'm saying? So, this is my last point. Dean Spanos. In the new CBA that y'all do, you know what I'm saying? Can y'all make it to where the players can't request a trade after the draft? Because I think the fans are getting tired of that. You know what I'm saying? If you want a new contract or if you want to be traded or moved, do it before the draft so we can prepare that shit for you for your spot. Don't mess up the chemistry of our team because, you know what I'm saying, you want to go somewhere else after the draft all of a sudden. So I hope y'all put that into the new CBA. I'm signing out, and these are my points. You know what I'm saying? And my sit down with Dean Spanos.